Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over all the badges in 2K20. Some of them that have returned from previous 2Ks and some that are new. But first I'm showing you guys a bunch of tweets from Mike Wayne of him replying to people asking for badge descriptions and what they do and how they work. Some of the badges that he go over are ankle breaker, tight handles, fancy footwork, acrobat, delivery finisher, deadeye, steady shooter, hot start. That's just to name a few. He actually does help you get a better understanding of what they do and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see him, I'm showing you guys here. Just slow it down if it's going too fast. He goes over 16 different badges. There's a total of 80 badges in this game. 50 of them are new. They say they're new, but some of them just have a new name, but they're the same badge. For example, contact finisher, which is posterizer. I don't know why they changed it, but I guess they felt like it needed to change. I've made so many different players on so many different accounts just so I can try out so many different badges. I've tried out, I would like to say, almost every badge in the game just to see how it works. I can't really tell a lot of badges, but there are some badges where I can tell are OP already just from the start. But then again, it is the demo, and the difficulties in the game is like on rookie or pro, so it's nothing compared to Park. I'm going to show you guys the new badges and some of the badges that returned. I'm also going to show you guys some of the badges that I think are really good or OP, because I think there's about 2 OP badges in the game. But let's start off. I'm going to show you guys the finishing badges. So right now I'm showing you guys all the badges that returned from previous 2Ks. I'm just making them bronze just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Right now the acrobat, lob city finisher, drop stepper, pick and roll it, teardrop, putback boss, which is putback king from previous 2Ks, relentless finisher, fast break finisher, which is one man fast break from previous 2Ks, and contact finisher, which is posterizer. Now all the new badges. Some of the new badges that I've tried out that I've seen have been really good. Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, and Consistent Finisher. Those badges help out smaller guards a lot, finishing at the rim. And when I say smaller guards, I mean guards that are like 6'3", 6'4", and 6'5", and even 6'6". But for centers and post scorers, I noticed back down Punisher and drop stepper, when you have it from bronze to gold, make a really big difference. Such as like when you drop step a lot faster when you have the gold, and back down Punisher, you back down your opponent a lot faster. But the most important badges probably will be relentless finisher, contact finisher, giant slayer, pro touch, and probably consistent finisher. Now we're going over all the shooting badges. All the shooting badges that returned from previous 2Ks are being bronze. They are catch and shoot, difficult shot, pick and popper, tireless shooter, which is tireless scorer, volume shooter, returned from 2K16. That used to be one of the worst badges ever. Hopefully they fix it. Range extender, which is limitless range, deadeye, and corner specialist. I'm not going to go over all these badges because I'm sure most of you guys know what they are, and they're pretty self-explanatory. But some of the new badges that are really important are quick draw, which is super important. If you don't have that gold, you're definitely going to be shooting really slow. If you don't have it at all on your player, your jump shot's going to be super slow. There's also some badges that I couldn't really test out, like slippery off ball. I didn't really try out. I don't know how that works. Ice in my veins, I didn't try that out. Clutch shooter, hot zones, hot start, and a green machine and pump fake. How am I really supposed to try that out in the demo? I can't really try that out. A lot of it involves having to have a teammate or being in the park. But they also seem pretty pointless, to be honest. So I wouldn't really recommend those badges off the start. But who knows? They can be really good badges when the game comes out. But 3 of the most important shooting badges you'll need if you want to be a good shooter, that's for sure, is quick draw to shoot faster, range extender to shoot further, and flexible release. In case you have a bad release and you mess up your jumper, it just helps the chances of the shot going in. Now we go over the playmaking badges. There's so many different new playmaking badges this year. There's only a couple that return from previous 2Ks, such as ankle breaker, post spin technician, flashy passer, dimer, lob city passer, and break starter. I'm not sure why post spin is with playmaking, but for some reason it is. So unless you're a center, that's what you would put for a center, and break starter for a center. You can also probably put dimer or stuff like that in case you get a rebound and kick it out. But for the new badges, there are a bunch of really good ones. Space creator is really good. Quick first step, unpluckable, tight handles, stop and go, handles for days, and floor general. Those are all, and downhill. They're all really good badges. So this year it's gonna be really tough to pick playmaking badges. I'm not sure. I guess it's pretty much preference on what you want. I know for a fact, quick first step is really good badge. That's probably one of the better badges of all of these. Floor general helps your teammates out a lot. It gives them +1 if you have a bronze, +2 if you have a silver, +3 if you have a gold, and then +4 if you have a Hall of Fame. and that's for every single stat that they have. Dimer also helps a lot when they shoot the ball, so it's tough to choose what badges you want. I might go quick first step, handle for day, flow general, unpluggable, tight handles, stop and go, and that's probably it. Oh, an ankle breaker maybe. I don't know. I'll decide when I make my player. It'll be tough for sure. There's a bunch of good ones. Now we go over the defensive badges. This year there's only a couple that return from defense. Brick wall, chase on artist, interceptor, which was in 15 or 16, I'm not sure. Rim protector, pickpocket, pick dodger, lightning reflexes, which is quick reflexes from last year. I've noticed that interceptor badge is really OP. It literally, once you tap X and you drive the ball, it literally like launches you towards the ball. So I've noticed that's a really important badge. You guys should definitely try that badge out. Pogo stick is actually a really important badge too. Once you jump, if you don't have it, you won't be able to jump for a while again, but if you have it gold, you'll be able to jump consistently. I'm making the important badges gold here just so you guys can see. A lot of these badges are really important. If you haven't tried them out, make sure you make a player and try out how important these badges are. If you're a center, it'll be different for which badges you need. And same for a lockdown. Like if you're a lockdown, you won't need box out or brick wall max. You might want it, but it's not as important as if you're a center. Defensive leader does the same thing as floor general, but on the defensive end. So you probably might want to put that badge up to gold just to help your teammates out, or even Hall of Fame. Box, rebound chaser, worm, they're all badges just to help you rebound better. They do make a difference for sure. Pickpocket, obviously self-explanatory. Pick dodger is a big noticeable difference if you have it or if you don't. I can tell when I didn't have it, and I definitely can tell when I had it gold. Moving truck and post lockdown are just badges to help you defend the post better. Oh, and I forgot, rim protector is also a really important badge. You might want to have that if you're a center, or even if you're a lock, it would help you get more block. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I helped you guys out, and like, comment, and subscribe.